So I bet you know what today is. It's March 14th. It's Pie Day. Get it? Because pi is 3.14. Yeah. It is. Yeah, it's Pie Day. I bought pre-filled cherry and apple, and I'm gonna make what are these? Pecan. They're pecans. I'm gonna make pecan pie and cherry pie and apple pie because nobody in my family likes the same pie. So we all eat the apple, but that's the only one my brother will eat. I don't know what my father likes, but my mom likes pecans and I love cherry. So since I'm making it, I decided I'm making cherry, and then I brought the apple because I'm a good sister. Okay, so you gotta roll it out onto the pan and like fit it down into the corners. So I just used the back of my finger, like so, and then stretched it out so it would be like all the way to the edges. Because you can like kind of shift some of this extra just by pressing over. Ta-da! All the way like fit it in. And then we get the filling. So I added the filling in. And now I'm going to add the other top. They recommend you do it like in that crisscross, I think it's called like a lattice. Looks like that thing. But I'm not going to sit here and cut the dough. I'm going to be a little crooked apparently. Lazy. And I'm just going to lay it and then score it across the top. I'll show you. Alright, so I laid the crust on and then I like rolled it under to connect it. Mushed it. I don't know if you can see. Not really. Rolled it under to connect it down there. And then mushed it together and gave it this fancy little thing that I'm not really sure what it's called. But you like pinch it together. Like that. So now I'm going to score it so that the steam can come out. It won't like explode. You just take a knife, sharp knife. And you like cut. Usually you do like a... oops. Guess we should finish that line and then out this way. And this way. This one needs to be a little longer. I don't know, just so that it gives it like some classical whatever look. You could go along and make other little patterns for like beauty, but I am not. I am going to put a cookie sheet underneath it, like on the... So I'm going to put the pie on the first rack. I'm going to put the cookie sheet on the bottom rack in case it leaks, because sometimes they leak and they like drip everywhere and that's a mess to clean up. You don't want to deal with that, so it's safer to... You could even foil line. Ooh, I think I'm going to do that. The cookie sheet so that you don't have to like clean it. It's sticky and messy. I'm going to put it in the oven though and then start on the next one. Now I'm doing the pecan pie, so it said first 3 eggs. Lightly beaten, which I did and broke them up. So 3/4 cup of sugar, an eighth. I'm trying to like read and do it all at once. 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt. There's salt. You can't really tell. Salt. Teaspoon of vanilla and a cup of corn syrup. Alright, so then it says to blend through that with my finger. Blend. I'm trying to hold the camera and thing. Comes like a syrup, yellow goop syrup. The pecans. It says 1 cup. I'm not measuring, I'm just using what I have left. And you mix them in. So I added it to the pan and I crinked the things again. And then you bake it on 425 for 10 minutes and then you reduce the heat down to 350. And then you bake for 35 minutes according to the recipe. So we shall see how it goes. So they're done! Here's the cherry pie. And I don't like my crust like overdone, so I kind of left it not so brown. There's the apple. Like it cracked, but it didn't leak. Because I was prepared, see? If I didn't put that down, so would have leaked everywhere. But there's the apple. And then there's the pecan, which it just came out of the oven, and the goop will like flatten down. I don't know. It's all like swollen. It'll go down and it'll become flat. Tasty, and it'll harden up. Look at it, it's like boiling still. See it bubbling right there? There you go, 3 pies. 314. See, 3.14. You had to make 3 pies. Just saying. I'm gonna go eat one now though.